know, at this point, shouldn't really Chris have been questioned further at this point? I know Chris was taken in for questioning. This is highly suspicious behaviour. And I'm guessing that at an early stage of the investigation, again, we know what happened. Officer Coonrod doesn't. Officer Coonrod's there to investigate a woman and 2 children that are missing. He's not looking at Chris as a murder suspect at the moment, but there's lots of red flags. And we know from the benefit of hindsight that Chris eventually confessed. He cracked, at least he told a version of the story to officers Lee and Corder after the polygraph. They didn't know at that time that Chris was going to crack. What if this case had gone to trial? There's overwhelming evidence against Chris because the bodies were found at the oil site that was Chris's workplace. Overwhelming evidence against him. But again, we know that in the benefit of hindsight. The police at this time did not know. They didn't know Chris was going to confess, and they didn't know those bodies were so easily to locate. So let's say, for example, Chris was a better criminal and Chris had not confessed. He'd held his nerve and he'd done a better job of hiding the bodies. Then you have a missing persons investigation with the possibility that something very untoward has happened to them. So wouldn't you be wanting to collect as much evidence as possible? Right, given that Nate was so insistent and given that Chris was behaving so inappropriately for somebody, a father, doesn't matter how much he hated his wife and wanted a divorce from his wife, this is a father that's lost 2 children. 2 children are missing. Wouldn't the average parent be, I know what I would have done in that situation. I would have grabbed that remote control off Nate and I'd have been going through the footage myself. Surely there's more, surely there's more. I would have been beside myself, not crying and emotional, but really wanting answers. I wouldn't have been calm, and would you? Would you have been really calm? And yeah, I guess we don't know how we're going to behave in the face of trauma, and it's perfectly possible to be calm in the face of the most horrific traumas. But still, wanting those answers and wanting to take charge, especially if you're calm, wanting to take charge by taking that remote and looking, there's got to be more, That's what the police would expect to have seen from a father that's lost his children. But we didn't see that. So my question's this. Why didn't they impound that truck? Because they didn't know that Chris was going to confess. They didn't know the bodies were going to be found so easily. Like, Chris could hand over the keys voluntarily.
Now, would you think that's a female friend or a male friend?
Honestly, I'm not going to put anything by it right now.
Well, we appreciate you letting us go through your house.
No problem.
Definitely not in there.
No. Hey, hold on one second. Call you back. Bye-bye.
Was it in the car? So she came out the door then?
Your turn signal's on.
It's been on. I may have to turn in a hurry.
Truck you always drive? Can I go in there and get the card?
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
Go in the house. Yeah.
upsetting as a parent.
The only thing that are missing are the kids' blankets. What's that? The only thing that's gone is the kids' blankets, like their binkies. That's why they won't go anywhere without them. They are gone? Yep. Car seats are in the car. Keys are in the or on the center console of the car. Her cash, all of her ID, everything's still here. Phone's here. Just the blanket, their safety blankets, or their little safety net blankets are gone.
You guys didn't by chance talk to anybody before you came in, did you? Out the neighbors?
We didn't know.
Okay.
We haven't talked to anybody.
Well, I was just hoping that you didn't say, hey, I'm here with the defense attorney's office, and then they call us to harass you. That's what I'm looking for.
I haven't spoken to anybody, and I've instructed all of these people not to talk to anyone outside, so I don't think there's been any conversation with anyone outside.
Yeah, I just didn't want them to be like, yeah, they're the defense, and them being mad or for whatever reason, and us coming here to stop or whatever. So it looks an organized chaos for what's going on. So I just hope we didn't cause too much of an issue with your process.
Who did the trace recovery? Do you have any idea?
I'm sorry, what?
Who did the trace recovery here? Who took the samples?
I don't know. I wasn't here. I was out in the out in the subdivision talking to people, so I don't have a clue who was in here or when or how long. Sorry.
No. I was just wondering.
Yeah, no. All that stuff was done, and I wasn't even at work yet. So.
Because we don't see any signs from where samples were taken.
Okay.
Normally, we have a lot of those signs so that we know where we took anything, but we don't saw any. It looks pristine.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Yeah, this isn't what a normal crime scene would be really classified as. It looks by the looks of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Because all I remember is like Dexter and all that stuff. That's what. So I don't know who was in here. I don't know what they took. I don't know when they took it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
No,
if I knew that information, I'd let you know. But
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house? Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house, make yourself known. Frederick Police Department, anybody in the garage? Frederick Police Department, make yourself known.
It's sealed off from the top on that side.
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the basement? Frederick Police Department, make yourself known!
Check the top, see what's back.
Frederick Police Department, anybody upstairs? Frederick Police Department, anybody upstairs? Make yourself known! You guys want to come to me? I'll grab the gate. Frederick Police Department, anybody in there? Frederick Police Department, make yourself known! Perez, we're coming down.
Copy.
Got everybody? Okay, let's go. I'll be the last one out.
Don't get dark.